Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today is an unboxing video. Yeah, I already opened up the box. It's an LCBO order, so once a month I try to do an LCBO order. I do have some buddies that make fun of me because I don't buy the good beers, but what I do with the LCBO orders is I go through and I find anything I haven't had for review, and I order it. And yeah, the Keep 6 import beers, I don't order because I don't have $100 to $200 to waste on one beer. And I know the game is you order it and you get it and you take one or two bottles out and then you return the other 22. But it just doesn't work with me. I don't have the time to, well, I don't have the time or the money to sit there and wait for it to come, find somebody to get me there to return it. So it's just not worth my time. Now, if somebody I know buys one of those, I'll certainly buy one or two bottles of each of them off of you. So right here is my box. It's heavy as fuck today. Bang. There's 23 beers in here. Two of them were for BDU yesterday, but the box didn't arrive in time. And I was just doing that because I was being lazy. I had an order coming anyway, might as well just add it on there instead of getting a drive to the actual LCBO. And two are for Beermails that are in here, and the other 19 are review beers. Now, usually when I order, if I order before noon, I get my box the very next day. I live close enough to Toronto that I live in Niagara Falls, close enough to Toronto that if this ships out, if this is ordered by noon, it ships out by 4. I get it by the next day. So I ordered this at 11:30 in the morning. Got my email at 2:30 in the afternoon, 2:40ish. That said your order has been shipped. I'm like, okay. Click the tracking number. It says the number is wrong and doesn't exist. I'm like, okay, it's probably just not updated. Go to work. Come home from work. Check it again. It still says the same thing. I'm like, okay, well, I've sometimes gotten packages before it's actually updated in the system. So whatever. Woke up on Wednesday. No beer. Okay, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. The box was probably too big and too heavy to fit on the truck from Stony Creek because there's only one truck that goes from Stony Creek to Niagara per day. So if it was too big to fit on the truck, it's going to be there until the next day. Whatever. 2:40 comes along. I check the tracking number again just to see if it's actually in Stony Creek. Still tells me that it doesn't exist and is wrong. So now it's been 24 hours. It's been the full day that everybody tells you it could take for the tracking numbers to be updated. So I email the LCBO. I'm like, I know expecting this the very next day isn't normal. That I've just been really lucky, but it's been over 24 hours and it still says this tracking number is wrong. Can you find out what's going on? I don't get a response from the beer store. I check the I don't get a response from the LCBO, but I check the tracking number one last time at about 4:30. What do you know? At 4:30, the electronic information has been submitted to the Canada Post, and at 4:35 or so, it was picked up by Canada Post. So this was probably just forgotten. It was probably left there, and nobody even realized it was there because it was shipped. I mean, I looked at my invoice. My invoice says that they shipped it on the Tuesday, and my shipping sheet shows it was shipped on Tuesday. Everything shows it was picked up at 4 in the afternoon on Wednesday. Only bad incident I've ever had, and it's not really a bad incident, it's just something that happened. So we're going to put this box down a little bit. And we're going to push the camera back. And we're going to unbox. That's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to unbox. The camera's not facing down, so you're not really going to even really see anything, but we can try. Lots of packing peanuts like usual. First and foremost, we have Slingshot California Common. Slingshot California Common is by Radical Road. Radical Road is now a new brewery. They were a contract brewery forever out of Black Oak. They were Black Oak's brewmaster at the time's contract brewery. This is one of the things I bought for a Beermail, so 10W30 from Newstad. So I'll put that over here because that doesn't matter. Oh, Crosscut Canadian Pale Ale, Canadian Ale, sorry, from McKinnon Brothers. I've only had one other McKinnon Brother beer. I enjoyed it, so we'll see how that is. Sextant, Why So Serious? What is this? This is from Sextant Craft Brewing, but I don't know what style or anything it is. I believe it was a cream ale or something. Probably just pale ale. It doesn't really... Oh, APA. Right there. So, Sextant, why so serious? This one is from here in my area. This is Bench Brewing Company, which is, I believe, Beamsville. This is Balls Falls Session IPA. Balls Falls, for those of you that don't know, isn't a sexual thing. There's actually Balls Falls here. It's a waterfall. Yeah. Crafted in the escarpment, 4.5% alcohol by volume. Very simple can. And wow, is this a... That's not a can wrap. So they went out and actually, unlike any other craft, well, not unlike most craft breweries of the time, they bought all regular cans. I mean, these two are regular cans, but most cans lately are wrapped like that one and like this one. This is from Collective Arts. This is their Sour Pumpkin Saison, and there's the art. So another cool little beer. What else do we have here? Oh, that's a Stiegl Radler I had bought for. That's one of the beers that I'm like, hey, I'm ordering anyway. Let's just get it, and then we have it. And a second Sour Pumpkin that sending out in the Beermail. What else do we have in here? Ooh, what is this guy? Okay, so this is... Oh, and they changed their labels from what they were originally. Okay, so this is in Port Perry. This is a big 568 milliliter can, too. Intriguing. So this is from Port Perry. This is Old Flame Brewing Company. And this is their Old Flame Red, which is a Vienna lager, 5.1% alcohol. But yeah, that is a 568 milliliter can. Originally, all their logos were like mud flap girls in the color that that they picked. Where are they on here? I just want to see what it costs because of the size of it. Really, I'm just kind of curious now. It's not on that side, so it'll be on this side. Old Flame Red, $2.95. Oh, so that at 568 milliliter costs the same as most other breweries' 463 milliliter cans. So let's see what else we got in here, shall we? I bought that for a Beermail, so we'll just put it off to the side right away. And that's my other Stiegl Radler. Okay, so that is the beers that are over there. And now I just I'm feeling through all this fucking shit. There is so much fucking water-soluble peanuts in here. I've actually had this as well, but I bought this for myself. It's the Wild North from Lake of Bays, their pumpkin ale. It'll be the first pumpkin ale I've had that's from this year. Outlaw Brewing Company's Bronco Copper Ale. Now, I had their Kolsch, thanks to Devin. So there's their Copper Ale. The Kolsch was actually pretty good. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 10 more beers in here. Red Racer's India Style Red Ale. So just their regular red ale. Then we have Swing Bridge, from Manitoulin Island Brewing. We have Swing Bridge Blonde. So Manitoulin Island, biggest island in Ontario, biggest inland island, I believe, anywhere. If I remember my geography correctly, but I probably don't. It's been a long time. This is Deep Tracks American Brown from Flying Monkeys, and it's canned. I didn't know they were actually canning things. I do believe I've had Deep Tracks bottled, but I bought it canned anyway. We'll put it here because I don't even remember if I've drank it or not, to be honest. I think I have, but I'm not 100% sure. Highland Brewing, High Park Brewing. They're Across the Pond English Special Ale. And yeah, 5.5% alcohol, so there you go. Next is another Deep Tracks. I don't remember ordering 2 Deep Tracks, to be honest. Apparently I did. We got some bubble wrap in here. One piece of bubble wrap. And what's it for? It's for this guy. From the UK, this is the Cornish Orchards Gold Cider. Water soluble. Next, from Creemore Springs, their Oktoberfest. Next, from Wellington Brewery, this is their Black Currant Kettle Sour. This is Against the Current. Next, from Henderson's in Toronto, this is just Henderson's Best, so they're a regular beer. And last but not least, we've got a beer from out of the country. Okay, we can just drop our box over here. I have fucking water-soluble peanuts everywhere. I gotta dump the rest in the bucket. The bucket was full. And there must have been some liquid in the bucket, because when I picked up the bucket today, it was down to here. So there's it's a good thing I don't brew out of this bucket anymore. That bucket's been a puke bucket before. Because, yeah. Anyway, last but not least, we have Lawrence of Arabia, which is a coffee orange porter from Amager. Amager. So there we go. There's, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 new beers to review. Possibly only 15, mattering about the deep tracks. And a bunch of beers for BDU and Beermails. So, I mean, it was a nice little package. Again, I spend under $100 anytime I make these orders. A lot of times I'm just at like $62.25. Basically, I just hit that 50 and ship to myself. Yeah, that's where we're at. And again, if you guys buy the Keep 6 beers, I'll buy some from you. But I just can't do it myself. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Au revoir, a bientôt. See you soon. Bye-bye.